Now, the masked man steals the gold coin of Magma Master Orca Dorm, Rhodes Emus. Rhodes Emus is overconfident about him that masked man can't beat him down. With overwhelming confidence, he swings his stick and strikes him with the fire. Contrarily, masked man's mysterious eye starts shining, revealing something evil will happen. Later, we see Rhodes Emus in a miserable condition, bitten by masked man. He has expected powerful because he has a great love and respect for his group, but he couldn't live up to his expectations and lay in pathetic condition. After some time, a mouse eats cheese but runs away by leaving his meal. He senses the danger and runs away, because a puppet is wandering around there. On the following day, Mash is usually making his beloved cream puff. Also, Lance is engrossed in Magalupus Dorm, and they are self-centered and proudy Dorm. Even Lance, who has 2 magical lines, can't face them if they attack them. To keep the environment of the academy calm, they have yet to learn about the way of each other Dorm. Therefore, if they want to succeed, they must locate them and return the golden coin. The person with the most gold coins will be eligible for the title. Lance, who thinks that he is communicating with Mash, is astonished because he is engrossed with his lover, which is Cream Puffs. Developing the love of the dorm, he gives him the coat of his dorm. 1 month has passed since he arrived, and he has earned this coat. Right now, Mash has no concerns with this coat. Just then, Lemon arrives to blast the bomb of emergency, but Mash keeps her quiet because his creams and puffs are not ready yet. Ignoring him, she is constantly alarming the impending danger. Mash has lost the discussion, and they step forward to Tom. It's shocking because he is in the infirmary and unable to remember anything. Also, Tom's mind is like his memory has been drained. Still, Tom can recall that he was in the black box and tried to get rid of it. It's all happening in a dream that is prolonged to a few hours. He is still trying to understand it because he is conscious and can speak. They are concerned about him, but he is safe and sound and has been unable to do magic for some time. Also, he feels like someone has sucked his power inside his body. Also, this infirmary is filled with students who don't know why they are there and what happened last night. It's really serious, and everyone is frightened. In this critical situation, Mash prefers to consume his lover, Cream Puffs. Here Lemon hands over a cream puff type thing to him as a lucky charm. But Mash has no concern with it and objects to the ribbon, and she punches his face for not understanding. Despite the anger, he is paying attention to her words. She advises him to avoid the risk and guides him to hug this toy while sleeping. Excitedly, she wants to say more shameless things, but Mash doesn't allow her by hitting her. And the love she is expressing has turned into anger, and she calls him a beast. At night, Mash and Lance are awaking and keeping an eye on the dorm. Mash has not agreed with this decision because it's late hours. According to the academy rules, they should be on their bed. Oppositely, Lance knows that Lang's dorm is behind this evil magic, and they want to capture them red-handed. Also, they are not alone. Dawn and Finn are with them. Finn is with them because he wants to have the gold coin with others, and Finn, who is a coward, doesn't want to remain inside the room alone. That's why they are along with them. Just then, they look at Lemon, standing from a distance. Dot, who is obsessed with her, and his nose starts bleeding. When he calls her, his friends don't allow him because she lacks her senses. She has turned into a puppet with a specific movement, and when she looks behind them, they have hidden. By watching the horrifying puppet, Finn is scared to death. On the other hand, Dot is mesmerized by the beauty of a puppet. Suddenly, they notice she had disappeared, and they started following her. Soon, she has vanished because there is a dead end before them. It's impossible because she has come here in this way. Finn and Dot have terrified when they hear the voice of Cracking Woods. They even embrace each other. Lance is smart enough to locate the hidden door. He has identified a wooden door on the floor by swinging the stick. He has only performed the magic to make the door visible. To open the door, they need to do another magic. Now, it's Finn's turn to show his magic. He tries to open the door by using machine gun fire. With this magic, a fire bombardment has started falling on the door. Contrarily, it proves useless, and Mash decides to show his power. He drags the armor and puts it on the floor near the door. Also, he keeps inside his sword and pushes the door by putting effort into the door. His strength is tremendous. He has made a huge in the academy. And the door has flown away. The door has gone, and they watch stairs through which they can chase her. Lance knows they need to face Magalupus and are prepared for them. Just then, Mash looks at the cream puff toy that Lemon gave. She has taken a promise from her to stay away from the danger. And ribbon on the cream puff toy resembles her because she also put on the same ribbon on her head. He puts the cream puff on his chest and apologizes to her for violating his promise. With confidence, they get inside and look at Lemon in the tunnel. Finn and Mash have never imagined that there is a hidden basement. Also, Lance reveals their enemies are taking advantage of this basement. However, they have started chasing who has disappeared after getting inside the light. By following her, they arrived at the arena, and they had never imagined such a huge arena. Just then, a handsome guy appears in front of them. This handsome guy discloses this is an ancient duel field, and the current teacher doesn't know about it. He is here to teach the lesson to intruders and doesn't allow them to pass from here. Further, he denies belonging to Lupus. Lance has decided to teach him a lesson, but Dot doesn't allow him because he wants to kill him. He is pissed off because the person in front of him is handsome and he hates those guys. By entering the arena, he inquires about his fan club. Hearing the positive reply, his anger and rage turned him into pieces. Now, the handsome guy has realized that he is getting jealous of him because he has neither brain nor beauty. The handsome guy is about to teach him a lesson through Rose Whip. On the other hand, Principal is called by the head for emergency. First, he apologizes for calling him urgently, and Principal knows the matter is important. Cutting the crap, the head discloses that criminals have escaped from jail, and the guard is slaughtered. There is no way that they have fled their own. There is someone dangerous who has helped them out, and that is none other than Innocent Zero. The battle will start between the handsome boy and Dot in the arena. Initially, Dot strikes him with Explom, but he nullifies his attack with his roots. The handsome guy assumes he is the person who has demolished Silva. In reality, he is Mash, who remains mum because he has no concern about taking the credit. The handsome guy feels pity for him because he has 2 magic lines on his face. Despite that, he has lost the fight with him. Also, he reveals he is more powerful than him, and there is no chance of his survival. Oppositely, Dot has confidence he will win because he has bombastic magic power. Now, he uses his fire magic and creates 5 circles around him. And handsome guy needs help understanding the meaning of the cross on them. Dot reveals that it's conditional magic, and he can't escape it. The handsome guy thinks he is trying to move on the circle so that it explodes. These explosion powers are greater than regular fire bombs. But the handsome guy thinks he will not be entangled in his trap and decides not to mess with these bombs. Here, Dot again uses his machine gun aplomb that proves nothing before the green roots. These roots have trapped him, and suddenly thrones appear that are making his body numb. He is giving him bitter death. At last, he will end the fight by throwing him inside his magic circles. Just then, the bomb has blasted, and he is freed. These are time bombs, and he can walk over them. Handsome guy wrongly realized this magic, so he is astonished. He is looking at him in bewilderment. He will lose him. At the same time, the other circle also blasts, and he loses the game. It's a cool victory for Dot. When the smoke has started disappearing, they look at the handsome sitting in a cool manner. It looks as if he is the winner, not Dot. The ground has started gulping them, and Mash is asking for help for his baby. His baby lover is not other than but a cream puff, and Finn is screaming because he feels that he is going to die. Compared to them, Lance and Dot are calm because this is the way that will lead them to their destination. Falling, Mash is enjoying his cream puffs, and Finn is continuously screaming. Apart from this, Lance has arrived on the ground and understood their plan. They want to split them apart and kill them. A shadow of a lion roars at his back, and someone appears before him. He is the third Fang. He is disappointed to see Lance before him because he is expecting Mash. But 2 lion boys are not worthless to fight with and considered weak. Finn and Dot are before the charming girl and green hair boy. They are also judging them with their line. Finn and Dot have a single line. That's why they are simple prey. The pink girl introduces herself as a 5th Fang while smiling. And Greenhead Boy is the 4th Fang, Milo Genius. Finn is weeping and remembers his parents. He is thankful to them for bringing him into this world, but he knows he cannot live ahead. Interrupting him, Dot motivates him to fight like a hero, because they can face failure before the fight. Also, he calls them side characters and introduces himself as a hero. A pink-head gorgeous girl is impressed with his heroic tone. On the other hand, Mash has also bounced on the floor. There is darkness everywhere, and his friends are not here. Here he listens to the voice of someone who reveals that he has separated from his friends. He has lightened up the fire, and he is not other than Mask Man. Mask Man introduces himself 2nd Fang, Abyss Razor. Also, he is impressed with him by watching him. As previously, he has realized Mash didn't use magic. He expresses before him and elaborates that he can't use magic. Listening to it, Mash is shocked and denies his idea. Hesitantly, he inquires about how he knows about it. Mask Man calms him down because he also belongs to his community. Right now, he is here to fight with him because he has his reason to be here. Perceiving his tone, Mash has to get ready to fight. All friends are ready to fight against Magia Lupus to save Lemon. Watch this left video and subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.